Minnesota Vikings legendary wide receiver Randy Moss, former receiver, incredible player, absolutely just had some extraordinary skills on the field back when he played. Gave credit to Justin Jefferson. He gave lots of credit to Justin Jefferson. Actually, said that he was on pace to become the greatest NFL wide receiver ever. And this is not new news. I feel like we've heard this since the 2022 season, and it's only looking better and better for Justin Jefferson. I firmly believe that he'll be the first NFL wide receiver to get 2,000 receiving yards in a season in the NFL. And I think that the more he continues to break records, the more and more we'll see him getting closer and closer to the levels of. Actually, no, he's. One could argue that he's pretty much already on the level of Jerry Rice. Randy Moss even stated himself that he's just as good as he once was. In case you don't forget, in his first ever starting game for the Minnesota Vikings as the wide receiver, he put up over 170 receiving yards. Over 170 and a touchdown. He caught an insane pass over Malcolm Butler, who was a Titan back then. And the guy is just insane with the catches, the stats, and whatever he says, he backs it up. He makes incredible catches. It doesn't matter if you're playing with Kirk Cousins or Nick Mullins even. Remember, Nick Mullins threw for 400, 500 yards, but got 4 interceptions. There are lots of quarterbacks out there that we call gunslingers. And Nick Mullins, he threw reckless passes, but Justin Jefferson still came down with them. He still comes down with the passes. He fights for the extra yardage. He puts the team on his back, does whatever it takes to help the team win. He's a team first player. He's never had a diva attitude. But when he wants the ball, get him the ball, because he's a great receiver. The ball belongs in his hands. The stats and eventually the championship will all be in his hands as well. I feel like he is on pace to become the greatest wide receiver in NFL history, and I believe in my earlier videos I was calling him the greatest receiver in NFL history. That I don't think that'll change. I feel like Justin Jefferson has continued to grow in exponentially talented ways, and it'll only continue. So I'm very, very grateful to have a receiver like him, and Skull Vikings, because this guy, legend. Thank you, Randy Moss, for giving credit to our incredible receiver. One legend to another.